The head of President Trump's deportation force is making quite the accusation that one of their operations in Colorado failed because local law enforcement tipped off their targets. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons made that claim at a congressional hearing today as Democrats push back on aggressive ICE tactics in the streets of America's cities. The Trump administration has been threatening to punish cities and states that won't help them enforce immigration law. Many Democrat-led jurisdictions don't cooperate, and the head of ICE said that law enforcement in Colorado actually sabotaged them.
When it comes to issues like cooperation at the local state level, again, ICE does do that, but so many times, I'll give you the example of Aurora, Colorado. We were going to serve a criminal warrant on an apartment complex of known TDA gang members that was full. We tried to work with the state and local government. They made notifications that the operations were ongoing. So when tactical teams arrived, protesters were already there and the apartment complex was empty.
Here's the story on that. Several apartment buildings targeted by ICE in Aurora were nearly empty at the time of the raids last year, but that was a process that had started weeks before agents showed up in Aurora. In January, the city declared several buildings at the Edge at Lowry complex a public safety risk. They'd been notorious for violent crime and code violations. Tenants were told to move out before ICE came to raid the property. ICE showed up on February 5th, 2 weeks before the apartment buildings were set to close. ICE said that they had hoped to arrest 100-plus gang members in Aurora that day after President Trump had falsely claimed the city had been conquered by a Venezuelan gang. A Fox News crew embedded with ICE that day reported only 30 arrests. The administration at first blamed the news media for leaking the operation, but didn't provide evidence. We reached out to ICE to ask which law enforcement agency they're now blaming for the leak, and we have yet to hear back.